Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sin. All right. So the Messiah, which many know as Jesus Christ, Christ meaning the Messiah. You see that in John chapter 1 verse 41, which means anointed. He was sent for our salvation. He's our Savior. And when you look at his name in the various different languages, in different forms of Hebrew, or even in Arabic, or, you know, his name from the Coptic church, the name Yasha, which means salvation, is within all the names. So the main focus, no matter if you're saying Jesus, Yashaya, Yahawashi, Yeshua, Issa, Isha, or Yahusha, or even the name Ishi, you should be focused on the Yasha and the salvation aspect of it. Even those who call on Jesus, the focus is our salvation. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Now let's look at Yashaya. All right. You have Yah plus Yasha to make Yashaya, which you also see in Yashayahu in Isaiah. Okay, you see, you have the Yasha, which represents the Issa, and the Yahu represents the IAH in Isaiah's name. Okay, so it represents the Father is salvation. Yasha plus Yah, Yasha plus Yah. All right. Now, and this is it right here in the modern Hebrew, the Yud, Shin, Ayin. Focus on this right here. You'll see it in these other names in the Hebrew. This right here is very important to understand. The Yud, Shin, Ayin, Yasha. Now watch this. Okay. Now we have Yahawashi. All right. Yahweh plus Yasha together makes the name Yahawashi, or some say Yahawashi. Okay. Yahweh plus Yasha. Yah plus Yasha. Salvation. Salvation. The focus is salvation. All right. Once again, this is the ancient Hebrew. So if you go download a Hebrew chart, you'll see the Yud, the Shin, and the Ayin. Once again, the three main letters. Modern Yiddish, ancient Hebrew. Okay. But that's Yasha right there, combined together with the first three letters of the Father's name in ancient Hebrew. You get the name Yahawashi, or some people say Yahusha. All right. Now, once again, focus is salvation. Yasha means salvation. You see, within the name Yeshua, you have a Vav or Ua or Wa. All right. See? Yeshin Ayin. Yeshin Ayin. Alright? So within the name Yeshua, if you was, this U represents the Vav. They put a dot on the side of it in modern Hebrew to make the U sound. So if I cover up this U, and ancient Hebrew only had A's as vowels, you're left with this E being an A, and you're left with Yasha inside of Yeshua. And notice, once again, you see the Yud, Shin, Ayin for Yasha is the root word within Yeshua. In Yahawashi, the root word in there is the Father and Yasha. In Yeshua, Yasha. In and Yashaya, Yasha and Yah. Yasha means salvation. Now, let's look at Yasha. Yasha can also be spelled out as Issa, because this Yud can make it also an I sound sometimes. It's either a Y or I. That's why some people, when they spell is, because you'll see Israel start with this Yud and then a Shin. Some people spell this Yud with an I. Some people acknowledge that it's a Yud and they write it with a Y. So they say Yisrael with a Y. So we do have an issue with the Y and the I. But this Yud, Shin, Ayin can be spelled out Yud, which is the Y, Shin, which is the sheen, and the ayin is the silent letter with vowel points A's to get the A. Same thing with the issa. The I is the yud. The S is the sheen, which can be an SH or an S sometimes. And then ayin silent with a vowel point A. And you see that even in the name Yashayahu, the issa is the Yasha. The Yasha is the issa. And once again, we have an I and a Y issue. So that IAH represents Yah. Okay? Just like we see right here with the Y and the I. Alright? Now, even in the name Isha, which I heard from an Iraqi, that they used to say this name for the Messiah in the Coptic church. It was either Issa or actually Isha. And he wrote it for me in the language that the Ethiopians use. And the name was Isha. Now, notice that we write that name in the modern Hebrew, the Ifrit, as some would say. You have the Yud, Shin, Ayin, which is still the Yasha. Okay? And you add a Hey, that's it, to get the H. The Hey, H. Alright? Still, the focus is Yasha. Means salvation. Salvation means Yasha. So we have to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. Now, Yahusha. You have Yahuwah. This U is a double. The U is coming from the W. That's why you see we're here. It has a W, which is double U's. So for those who say Yahuwah, they don't say Y for this letter right here. They actually say Ua. All right. So this W will be a U for the Father, and we say Yahuwah plus Yasha. You take a part of the Yasha and a part of Yahuwah to form Yahusha. See, that's the root word of the Shah, and you have the Father, the Father's salvation. And you come over here, the Shah and piece of the Father's name together creates the name for Yahusha, which is spelled the same exact way as Yahawashi. The difference is that this Yud, bam, the Hey, the Y, the Sheen, Ayin silent, all vowel points A. Sometimes they write it with an I. Same thing going on right here just about. You have a Yud, Y, Hey, H, but this is not a Y, it's a Ua. You have a U, Sheen, SH, vowel points at A because the Ayin is silent, just like this Ayin is silent. You don't get its vowel until the end, okay? So, but still the point is the Father's salvation. We must work out our salvation with fear and trembling, all right? Now, Ishi, Hosea chapter 2, verse 16, it says that one day we will stop calling him by a certain name and we will start calling him Ishi. Now, if you read it in an interlinear Bible, you will see it spelled like this, with an Aleph, Yud, Sheen, Yud. Okay? So that doesn't really look like it has Yasha within it. So someone was like, there is no Yasha in Ishi. There's no way. But remember, down here, you have Isha, which clearly has the Yud, Sheen, Ayin in it. And the only thing that's missing, if you take this A and the H off, you just add a Yud. So it is very possible to spell it with the Yud, Sheen, Ayin, and just add a Yud at the end. You see that? Same thing with the Issa. Okay? So, with that being said, remember this Ayin is silent. So you can actually spell it two different ways. And the other way actually reveals that it has the Yasha within it. That's why you will see that even though this is Ishi, and remember you got the Issa and the Yasha, you'll see over here Yashaya, sometimes this last letter gets changed to a I. So you have the Ishi over here, which also could be Yashi or Yashay, or how you say El Shaddai. So Yashada, not Yashada, how you say Yasha. The I is kind of hard to say it. But my point is to you is that no matter if you're saying Yashia, no matter if you're saying Yahawashi, No matter if you're saying Yeshua. No matter if you're saying Yasha or Issa or Isha. No matter if you're saying Yahusha. And no matter if you have came to the revelation that you should say Ishi. The point is that in all the names, before we get into arguments of linguistics, the main focus and the main message is salvation. All right? Jesus Christ is where I first believe. So with that being said, all esteem and praises to the Most High, Al Shaddai, his begotten Son through, Yashaya, Yahawashi, Yeshua, Yasha, Issa, Isha, Yahusha, Ishi, and Jesus Christ where I first believe. All praises to the Aleph Tav, and may you work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Let's stop arguing over linguistics and realize that the focus should be salvation. Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 11 through 14, and read Romans chapter 10 verse 6 through 9. Accept them into your heart and circumcise your heart. Shalom, shalom, and you shall be saved.